British F4, GB3 and GB4 have been testing here at Brands Hatch, and I have got Chase Fernandez with me, of course. Stepping up from Ginetta Juniors, it was a very tough season for you. Reflect on that for us.
Yeah, I mean, last year we ended off on a real high for me and Ginetta Juniors. We came second in the championship. You know, it was really positive season. We got the most wins and the most podiums in Ginetta Junior history, so mega way to move up. And then obviously we've started the season, we've had a win and a podium so far. We've had a couple of, not the best rounds, not what we'd wanted, look-wise and setups and stuff like that. But we've really come into a good place recently, and I think we can. Yeah, next time we're out, I think it's Knock Hill next. So we had a positive test there, and hopefully, with the current trends we've been having, we can have a good day, have a good weekend.
Of course, looking at kind of British F4, what kind of made you decide maybe to go into that championship?
F4 and British F4 especially has been a proving ground really for young drivers for many years. Lando's come through it, Max Futrell's come through it. So many names have come through British F4 and gone on to do good things. So it's where you've got to be really to learn your craft, I think, in single seaters. And
of course, as you say, learning is exactly what you've been doing. How have you taken this as a learning year? And what are the skills that you've developed from Ginetta Juniors onto those single seaters?
I mean, the driving styles differ quite hugely, to be honest. The Ginetta Junior is quite a scrappy car to drive, where the F4 you've got to be super precise with everything. So it's kind of been going from scratch and relearning a lot of old habits. And I mean, it's taken a while, but we're definitely getting there now.
Of course, you've had plenty of seat time, of course, maybe doing a few tests. Have you missed some as well? And if so, how had that played in terms of, getting used to the car?
Yeah, I missed a few test days, to be honest, with my GCSEs this year, so it's been quite a busy year for me with school and racing and everything else involved. So yeah, I've had to miss a few, had to jump in mid-session after coming from an exam. I had to do that at Thruxton, and yeah, it's been difficult trying to keep up with everyone who's out every week testing, but it's been an enjoyable experience. I've loved every second of it.
How have you enjoyed kind of making progress? How enjoyable has that been? Because of course you've been improving it week after week, it seems like, and we're just over halfway through the season. There's still plenty more races to go. In fact, there's four weekends. Yeah. Correct me if I'm wrong. But yeah, it does seem like there is a massive opportunity for you to maybe go and do even better.
Yeah, of course. Like you say, we've got 4 more weekends to get more good results, and we'll 100% be back up on the podium, and hopefully I can bring back some number 1 trophies with me as well. Yeah, like you say, loads of time. So with the results we've been having recently, we're firmly in the top 6 at every track we've been to, and especially on the testing, we've had a really good day here at Brands. We've been fastest in a lot of the sessions, and then just building throughout the day. So it's been super positive, and I'm really looking forward to the last 4 rounds. I think we've got something special.
Is GB3 potentially the next maybe stepping stone, or have you maybe looked into other Formula 3 categories or Formula regional categories?
We're looking everywhere, to be honest. Nothing's set in stone for next year just yet, so I'm open to anything really. If it's got 4 wheels and an engine, I'm willing to drive it. So it's just, we'll take it as it comes, see what position we're in at the end of the year, and yeah, it'd be cool to do anything, to be honest, next year.
Chase, it's been a pleasure to talk to you. Thank you so much for your time, and all the best for the rest of the season. Keep a lookout for Chase Fernandez on the racetrack.